Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, GHB TV, what's going on? Like, what's up? Congratulations to all the fighters who fought yesterday at the Met. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Appreciate you all. You all did a great job. All the young boys stepped up, man. Did what they were supposed to do. It was a great show. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's the deal? What's the deal? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. You testing, testing. You, my guy Bang was popping. Oh, Bang said they can hear me. Oh, we good. Oh, we good. Let's get it, cousin. You know, we don't always do the StreamYard, but I said, no, it's Sunday. We gotta let the people chime in, man. I see Bang already here. Bang, let me know. Oh, I gotta put the Southpaw don't really want to fight me. We gonna see if he come here tonight, though. We gonna see if we can get Southpaw in here, man. He don't really want no trouble. Appreciate that. Yeah, Burrow went in there and got the third round stoppage. You know what I mean? Did what we supposed to do, God. You know what I mean? We here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to put the link in the chills at. Put the link all in the chills at. Let me know if y'all want to chills at. Let me see. Hold on. Put the link all in the chills. Hey, yo, what we gonna do is we're not gonna go no more than 3 people at a time. I'm included in the 3, cause I don't want to make it where you can't hear and all that. So we gonna try to clean it up. What's popping? What's going on? On Sunday, you know what I mean? Did the link pop up? Yeah, the link is there. The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, I could put it in the Can I put it in the banner? All right, let me see. Oh, but you gotta do that before. You gotta do that before. Okay. You gotta set it up like that. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see, man. Okay, there you go. Scroll correspondent. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, we getting it popping. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I'm learning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm learning. Who
Yo.
that? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh,
I
no
see what it
shit.
is. This microphone fucking me up. I might have to take the microphone out. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear. And I take it out. Talk to me, bang.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Fuck it. We gotta go without the mic.
Hey man, it's all good. All you gotta do is put it up like a prop. It's cool. They don't know no better. Straight up, man. Yeah, man. It's all about perception, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on,
Absolutely.
bang?
Huh?
What's going on though? How you feeling?
Man, over here wrestling with my daughter looking like yesterday. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, same here. Same
Hey,
here.
man, it's all good, man. Hey, man, listen, man. First and foremost, man, congratulations on the win, man. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
that. Yeah,
Man, hey, man, we needed that, man. You know what I'm saying? We
for
bring that
sure.
shit bring it to the highs, baby. You know, we love the love. You know
All
what I'm
day.
saying? Hey, yeah, how you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. I just want to get on to the next project. That's how it be. Like you spend the time in camp trying to get ready, you know what I mean? And do what you gotta do, and then you go out there and get the mission done. And then now it's like, what's next? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So your brain just be, you know what I mean?
Right. Hey man, that young man, hey man, it seemed like that young man destined for something serious, man. I think you might have that champ we was talking about.
For sure. I
You
think
might
so
have
too,
that
though.
champion.
He showed me a lot in the past to even make me want to, you know what I mean, believe in him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So hopefully we continue moving how we moving.
Right. Absolutely, man. Um, I know you ain't see the fights last night.
No, I didn't get to see who you like. I mean, who you was watching?
Bro, the Floyd fight, bro. And the Camille Moden went out there and made quick work of that old dude that's been retired for like 6 years or something like that. It was
Mm,
something crazy. But they moving them properly though. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they need to go ahead and step him up and all that. But I'm like, bro, and I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But he only 4 fights in, man. 4, 5 fights in. He's still fighting 8 rounders. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we got to give him time. Maybe that wasn't the best opponent for a resume, but it looked good on the highlight reels. It's another
yeah,
another first round knockout. So
yeah.
that's gonna go down in the books for the future. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
And the truth is, ain't no need to rush him. He only like 17.
yeah. And then my nigga Clip last night was saying, it might have been everything boxing. One of the boys, they were saying, um, Camille, he looked like he was doing a little struggling with a dude that had a little bit more experience in his last fight. So that's why they put him in there with this dude last night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
man, they know as a coach, you know what I'm saying? You can have a good fighter that look good on TV, like a David Morrell, but let's not rush him in there with David Benavidez because it looked good on camera, but I know what's going on in the gym. I know what he
mm-hmm,
don't like. I know what he need to work on. You feel me? So
mm-hmm,
I think that's what it is with Camille Mobley. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Who we got? Who we got tapping in?
Raheem Shakur, what's happening? Big
What's
Hackett.
what's what's popping, family? How you
Okay,
feeling?
man, I'm doing good. Okay, so I watched you on the Mill City, man. That's on fire right now. The Mill City with Schofield Pops,
Yeah.
and I feel like a big problem, bruh, is that Schofield he don't respect his son as an adult.
Mm.
You gotta back up. You got take a step back and respect him as a man and let him speak up for himself. Because like I noticed him and Teofimo Pops they got the same problem. They write checks with their mouths that they sons ass may not be able to cash.
Mm.
It puts them in bonds. It puts them in badass situations.
I get you. I get you. I hear you with that. Ain't I mean, I feel the same way, but the thing is, I spoke on that. They excited because they sons
Yeah,
is fighters. You know what I'm saying? They sons fighters and they doing well. So they excited and they never been in that spot before. I'm saying that because if they was in that spot before, we would have heard of these guys before they sons. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
for real.
We heard of these guys when we heard of their sons. So it's like they really don't know how to control themselves sometimes.
And one thing I see too, like the lack of awareness. Like it's okay to be like, you know what, my son's still learning. He ain't got it all figured out. We all still learning. We all figuring this shit out.
Yeah,
You know how like you got those friends, and it's like you go to one of your man's house, and they parents are kind of let you know off tops. Hey, my son up here, you down here. You could tell like that's just like the type of pops he is. It ain't no accountability. His son can't do no wrong.
yeah. And it's
So
like I get it. I get the protection part because it's your boy, and this is a nasty business. It is.
yeah,
But I think he mixing it with the fact that he trying to sell his son when really his son's style sells itself. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And young boy, one thing about that little dude, man, he gonna fight you. He gonna fight the shit out of you. He gonna try to get you. So he's gonna sell just off of how he fight. But I think he trying to be like a little like Bill with the let me say my shit, let me talk my shit. But
yeah,
he don't
yeah.
understand. He don't understand how it sound because, in all due respect, it sound like it's coming from a lady. That's what the yeah.
The
That's
hair
like
flicks and
yeah.
and it was
So it's
one thing.
tough.
It was something that I acknowledged in that interview as well. All right, where you at? I'm gonna send some niggas. Hey, you talking that shit? You stand on business. I don't respect men that try to get other people to fight their battles. You a grown man. Stand on what you said.
Mm-hmm. Real
And I
shit.
He think he his mama. That's the problem. He got that motherly love for that nigga, bro. He gotta be his daddy, bro, and let that man be a man, bro. He
yeah,
raised he got like taking his phone from him. All that shit you see on Instagram, that's his daddy. It's his son account, but that's his daddy. He wanna be the star and he wanna be overprotective. It's like, don't you put your hands on my son. You know that mama that you
yeah.
know what I mean?
You could
Like
see it.
you be talking about my son. Like that's the type of, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, we can't do that, bro. That man's he's a fan-friendly fighter. He's not even a scary fighter. He fight like a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you gotta let that man be what he gonna be, bro, and stop trying to mommy him, bro. He trying to mommy that boy, bro. That's sad.
I got a question for both of y'all too. Okay, so um I teach boxing, and then my okay, so I got my boxing academy shit, but my slogan is intellect over athleticism.
Mm.
That's why I try to implement intellect, teaching like the art. Anybody could get in there and brawl, but some of these fighters, they don't know the difference between how do I throw a hook inside range, or how do I throw it mid range. They feel like they supposed to throw it the same way. And I wanted to ask your opinion too. Like,
That's deep.
it's okay for coaches to not fit to be like, I don't got all the answers. It's
Yeah.
okay for fighters to work with other coaches. Why is it such ego that comes with coaching?
Because when you when you've been working with somebody, let's say you've been working with somebody since they was 8 years old,
Yeah.
and now he 24 and he win the world title, and another coach get the glory and get the respect of all your work.
Mm,
That happens. It does happen. Now, I also agree with what you saying. We none of us know it all. We don't. And you got to get help. And you got to get the right help. And the right guy will fix the issue. But sometimes I think what it is all those trips I took with this little motherfucker, all the money I spent with this little motherfucker. People don't know he used to go through it with his mom and them, and he used to have to come over my house sometimes, and I
mm.
had to feed him and shit like that. Now
Coach Bullet and Rollies Romero.
we get to the promised land, and now everything go to Freddie Roach. It's like, yo, it's like the reason I say that is because if you pay attention, it's checks in this shit. Like, look at Derrick James. He did wonders with Earl Spence. Here come an
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua. Here come a Ryan Garcia. Those is big checks. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We in it to win it, but we in it for them checks too.
Yeah.
A motherfucker can't wait to get a crazy check. You out your mind. You know what I'm saying? We all got them goals. So I think when you think about bringing in other you bringing in other coaches and shit. I think some coaches be like, nah, that's gonna fuck my whole shit up.
Too many hands in the pot.
It's too many hands in the pot. You know what I mean? It's so many reasons. But I agree. But I agree with what you said. We definitely don't know it all. And sometimes it take a little bit off you when you bring somebody in. When you bring somebody in,
Yeah.
it take a little bit of pressure off you. It do it off your brain. You know what I'm saying? And it lets you just sit back and look at your fighter.
Like,
But
some coaches, they don't like, what? You get the coach who trying to be the manager, like, hey, okay, if you not, don't, hey, let me not be the sacrificial lamb or a crash dummy. If you aren't knowledgeable in that area, what's wrong with getting somebody who know what they doing?
yeah, yeah, it's a lot of ego, and it's a lot of that's mines, and that, I mean, it's a lot of that. It is in
Yeah,
boxing. It
And
is.
then, but then you got to think too, bro. Sometimes, like how you say, you might have a fighter from 8 years old all the way up to like 24. But once that level starts stepping up, like
Yeah,
once he starts stepping up in competition and level, you might not be able to, like, that might not be your forte. You might be a better like amateur coach. Like, you might need that help. You know what I'm saying? You might
yeah,
need to bring somebody else in because, okay, yeah, you got me this far, but like I'm seeing shit out there that I don't we ain't got answers for. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Kind
yeah,
of like with Bill and Devin. That shit that happened with Ryan, Bill was confused in that corner. You know what I'm saying? He never been there before. They never had to get it off the ground. You know, Devin been rocked, but it's always been at the end of the round. So they come to the corner and it's not so much of a panic. You know what I'm saying? But him getting dropped and getting rocked and getting dropped again, all in within like 2-3 rounds. I'm confused now. Like fuck, like I want to tell him some instructions, but I'm so emotionally attached to my son. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That I'm more worried about him being okay instead of coming up with a game plan. So now I'm turning around, arguing with the ref in between rounds. We got 60 seconds in this corner. We need to draw up a blueprint, and we need to execute this whole right now. And you
hmm
arguing with the ref because you confused. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, it is cool to bring that help in, the proper help. You know what I'm saying? The proper help, and allow that help
ego is
to
the
help.
enemy.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Ego is the enemy.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
it and you gotta remember too, this shit still is competitive. And when you in the amateurs, you competing with all your locals. Everybody that's close to you, you competing with them. Whether you not, you are. Whether you think you're not, you are. Because your guys gotta fight their guys, your guys gotta spar their guys. You know what I mean? So you gotta, so it's always that level of how you say it, that level of the competition where you like, I, I can't let this person get in my head. I can't let this person get close to me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want them seeing all my shit. And sometimes I think that's what it is too. When you mix the coaches, you one coach get to watch the other coach, and the other one get to watch the other one. Now they stealing from each other, which is the game. That's how it
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you got some guys that's like, no, this is how I do shit in my dojo. And if it ain't a part of my dojo, then I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't fucking with it. It's just like that sometimes.
And another thing I see too, like, okay, so me just like with me getting into boxing over the years, I'm like, damn, it's so many Mexican fighters. I didn't realize how big this was in their culture. And then two, I see like, like with some of the American fighters, they're not gonna budge when it comes to the purse. But then I see like with our Mexican fighter, he jump right in and take the fight. 100,000 for you, I'll take that back to Mexico. I'm set for life.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why they get in the fights because they'll settle for it. And the currency is different where they at. So it make more sense to me.
yeah. Real shit. Real shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
hey,
gotta
And
live
ba-
how they live.
hey, hey, Bang. They said they said how was Bill confused in that fight?
Well, in my opinion, he
Mm-hmm.
looked confused because he was looking to the ref to complain about certain things that Ryan was doing. He was doing that for like 30 seconds at a time. We
Mm-hmm.
need a game plan. Focus on what's going on. We can't change what happened. Say
Mm.
something to the ref real quick when the round is freshly over with. When they still walking to the corner. Hey man, watch them rabbit punches, ref. Okay, Dev, look. So look, he hitting you with that right. He hitting you with that left, bro. I need you to raise that hand up some. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Okay, yeah, okay. Don't worry about what he doing. I done already talked to the ref. If it keep going, we gonna gripe about it again. But listen, this is what we got to do because the fight is on, bro. That's how to me, he was having too much he was having too much dialogue with the referee. When you should have been trying to get your son together. They never been at a point to where Devin was losing like that or getting punched like that. So it was a panic mode. He didn't know what to do. So I absolutely feel like that was confusion. He didn't know what to tell him. He didn't
Mm.
know what to tell him. You
it
know what I'm
was
saying? So,
uncomfortable.
yeah, he was too. Yeah, yeah. So Devin strikes me as somebody who follows directions, who follows orders. If you put a game plan together, he gonna go out there and he gonna fight that fight. He don't fight the same every fight. We seen him against Lomachenko. He came out there a whole nother person. He came out balled up, squatting low. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no Devin Haney style. That was a game plan they put together for that fight.
Mm.
Now, when Lomachenko was punching on Devin a little bit, he still had action. Devin was still doing good out there. But when he got out there with Ryan, he was getting punished by that left hand. And he didn't like that shit. It feels different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he seen Devin lose a fight in sparring before, or lose, you know what I'm saying? Or get punched in a fight before. But when it came down to that, that was a different type of beat. You feel
Mm.
me? And that's his son. So them emotions are going crazy. So if you got a Yoel Judah in your corner, you need to get his expertise up here. Bill, you don't need to be the head guy. You can be the help, but you got to let somebody else. Now you understand the competition is different. The levels are different. Hey, man, we need some different looks, and we need to work on that part. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Southpaw. Where you at? In rehab, boy? You in rehab, boy? They gonna take your phone from you, boy. You better be careful. They gonna take your phone and they gonna reset your time. You gonna violate. They gonna send your dumb ass to jail. You better be.
I don't want to say it was the Osterin to. I don't want to say so much the Osterin. I feel like that's the closest we're gonna see Devin Haney on an even playing field. That's
Mm,
how he fights on an even playing field.
mm,
Age factor, size, experience.
yeah.
Everybody else, Devin Haney fought. They was older. They was closer to checking out. They was gatekeepers.
Hmm.
That's what he looks like on the even playing field.
I feel like when he got caught in that first round, the way he got caught, I'm slightly agreeing with what Bang's saying. I never seen my son get hit like that early in a fight. Now he already buzzed. I gotta coach him. I gotta make sure he cool, and then coach him out of that. And then some rounds down the line, he get hit again. You know what I mean? Then he get hit again. You know what I'm saying? He getting hit with big shots. So it's like I kind of get what Bane's saying because it's like, damn, I never seen my son in action look like this and respond like this. And at this point, I don't know what to really tell him because I'm not in there. We already know Bill ain't pulling the plug. Bill's not one of them. He gonna pull the plug type of balls. I'm gonna let you fight, but I don't know what to say because you down. Like it's like all I can say is go out there and get him. You know what I mean? When the truth is you really not the biggest puncher. You know what I mean? So I understand. Hey, boxing hacker, I appreciate the love, appreciate the donation. Just because the fighter loses doesn't mean the coach is the problem. Devin was still recovering from that shot. Any coach would struggle. The fight before Bill and had Dev looking like a genius. No, that's we also spoke on that. That's true.
But he
But
wasn't
that
in
is
no trouble. He wasn't in no
but
real trouble like that. So it's different. You know what I mean?
but can we agree? But can we agree that's the first time Dev went through something like that?
And it was with the same shots.
Yeah. Southpaw, don't go nowhere, Southpaw. I wanna understand your way of thinking, brother.
Hey, when I the way I seen Eddie Hearn leave Devin Haney hanging, it just like it really just show you this. It's a cutthroat. It's a dirty man.
And and that's why I'm gonna keep it real. And that's why I'm not mad at the fathers for being there, but be there for your kid. But don't think everybody trying to attack them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not trying to attack. And I'm gonna keep it real. A motherfucker like me, I'm the least of your worries in this business. I'm the least of your worries in this business of boxing. In this business of boxing, I'm the least of your worries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all play that number 323 and 1. Make sure y'all play that number. You forgot my one too, cousin. If you gonna put my record up there, put that one up there, nigga.
I
And
wanted
play
to
them.
ask you.
Hey,
I
man, we
want
gonna come. Hey, the new thing is, bro, ain't no free trolling, bro. You niggas gonna troll and talk. You gotta drop at least a penny in the pot, man. You got to
ooh.
pay for the troll, man. You
But
know
no,
what I
this how
mean?
we gonna do it. This how we gonna do it. I want everybody to play that number. Just play that number for me. And if you hit, send me my 10%.
Whenever you
And
ready.
then, who? What's his name? 123. This a ghost?
Yeah,
Come
it's a
on,
ghost.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
you already
Southpaw.
know.
Southpaw. They took
Hey,
your
I
phone
got a
and you
question
got
for both of
somebody
y'all
else.
too.
Yeah,
I
I
got a
mean, make
question
sure y'all
for
play
both
that
of y'all.
number. Oh yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, you good. All right. So, what validation do fighters get from uploading? What happens in the gym stays in the gym. Brian
Mm.
Norman Jr. He just got him a belt. He doing this thing. He trying to secure a fight with Boots. Why upload some film? Like, what do fighters get out of editing clips of sparring for the world to see?
I think now because we in the exploited world, everything is on camera now. So what's happening is what's happening is everybody is seeing somebody get famous. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. Devin Haney was a bad motherfucker in the amateurs. He was, but his dad been recording that kid since day one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they basically made a career before he turned pro. Everybody knew. I don't care what people tell you, bro. People heard of Devin Haney or they seen him because his dad did a great job of keeping him on camera and posting shit, right?
Always in the money team gym.
Always in the gym, always in TMT, always out there with Zab and them. I mean, they was moving around, they was getting good work. But what he did was he created, like he showed people how you supposed to use this camera when you fucking with a business. You know what I'm saying? He was promoting his product before it became a product. So once it became a product, and then they was able to move a certain way, and they made money. Now you got, it wasn't just Devin Haney, but I'm just saying they was a big part of that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bill Haney was, because I remember talking to Bill Haney. People don't know this, but I remember talking to Bill Haney, bro, in like 2009 on MySpace, like on some, like might have been 2008. It might have been 2008 on MySpace. Might have been earlier than that. He was doing that shit back then, and he was educating himself back then. So he was trying to keep up with the business and at the same time promote his son, and it worked for him. So I think what happens is a lot of other guys think, all right, this gonna work for me. If I exploit the sparring
Yeah.
sessions, if I show my son beating up kids that ain't on his level and things like that, they think that's going to get them more attention and get them to the promised land. But it's what it is.
Like,
Hey, and, and we also, my bad, bro, but we also got to remember, like how you say, like people say, man, Tiafimo daddy, Devin daddy. Man, I ain't hear a word from Taper Fade, Bill. Taper Fade Bill. I ain't see Chef. That's Chef.
Mhm.
That's your boy, Bang. What's the word, G? What's the
Man,
word,
where the fuck
Bang?
you been,
I've been
boy?
I've been working, but I'm tuned in.
Hey
Oh wait,
man,
hold on.
salute to you, man.
Hold on. Let me get my hat. Everybody got a hat on. Let me put a hat on too. Let me come to the spot in the rep. Hold up.
Right. Now,
Mhm.
so look, when Bill had that haircut, that low haircut, I didn't hear a peep from him. I
Mhm.
just knew that was Devin Daddy in the background.
yeah.
He like Greg said, maybe he was selling the product before the product was on the street or whatever, but I didn't hear too much from him, not like I am now. So he speaks more now that his son got a record of actually kicking real ass. You feel
Mhm.
me? When it come to Floyd Schofield, daddy, his son's still in the baby pool. We love Kid Austin, bro. There's no shot at Kid Austin, but he's still
Mhm.
a prospect, bro. He's
Yeah.
in my eyes, he on the contender list, but like the level he at, he's still a prospect. He ain't fought nobody yet. So we don't know what he's gonna do on it as a main event. We don't know what he's gonna do at a big press conference, like how he's gonna behave after a big press conference when he can't get to his car because the camera's in his face and he got to
Mm,
focus on media and training. We
yeah.
don't know how he's gonna behave after he takes a devastating loss. If he loses, if he get knocked out, we don't know what he's gonna be like. So where does that leave his daddy? What are you gonna say then? Are you gonna support your son? Or you gonna still go on this little rant and go on these little tours on the internet to try to find somebody to listen to you and laugh at the shit you saying? Like what like it's just not gonna translate after that, bro. You gotta wait till your son is actually out here really kicking real ass. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
hmm
So,
I want to see how he performs against a boxer. That's what I'm looking for from Schofield Jr. Because it's one thing to be in there with somebody with them wide ass hooks, but it's another thing when somebody throwing that hooks at face level, they tight. I want to see how he does against a pure boxer.
Mhm.
I'm new to Brian Norman Jr., but I like his style.
Mhm.
I see more.
Tough kid.
I feel like he can box better than Schofield.
How do you feel? How do y'all? My bad. How do y'all feel about Schofield matching up with Boots Ennis? I mean, not Schofield. I'm sorry, Norman, but Norman Jr. matching up with Boots Ennis.
I think it's a good fight. I think it's a fight that gotta happen because he got a belt at 47. I think it's a good fight, but I think Boots. I ain't now. What I'm not gonna do is be disrespectful and say Boots gonna make easy work out of him. I ain't gonna disrespect him like that because that nigga tough, bro. Ron Norman Jr. is a tough competitor, bro. Champion. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
just think he know and his daddy know. That's why they said when he first got the belt, I'm gonna save Boots for last. We're gonna go to him last. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But But I also respect the fact that they feel like Boots and them is disrespecting them. The internet is disrespecting them. So you know what? Line that shit up. I respect that. I
Mm-hmm.
respect it. I wanted to save him for 2, 3 more fights from now, but line that shit up now is disrespecting my name. And that's how they feel. So I salute that. I want to see the fight.
Yeah, I feel it.
Do Bang. Everything Bang say, I feel 100%. But listen, do you think Brian Norman dad felt there was more disrespect on what Boots said, or like how everybody else reacted to what Boots said? You understand what I'm saying?
The reaction.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm.
I feel like Boots. Okay, so Norman is getting the Bud Crawford sparring, and you could see the difference in his style in his last fight. He was just a lot more tight, look more slick. Like he looked like like when you spar somebody who's on a higher level than you, you begin to mirror them. Okay, this is working for them. Let me try it. And he implemented some of that in his game plan. I think if he fights Boots, I feel like Boots will get the best of him by decision, but everything Boots get, he gonna have to earn.
Yeah, yeah, and also too, I feel like what's his name? That Brian Norman fought the last time. What's his name? Senate something. I forgot his name. But his
Centillion.
Santillion, my fault. Santillion. I feel like Santillion's style was like just he got one style. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming straight at you. The kitchen sink. Boots gonna give him a different look. Boots might go orthodox, southpaw. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna give Norman so many different looks. I'm not saying Brian Norman can't keep up with it, but I just know he gonna give him so many different looks to where it's like Brian Norman gonna have to show us something different because he got to show that okay, I can adjust if things get tricky because Santan, whatever his name is, I don't mean to fuck up his name, but he ain't give him no different looks. He gave him the same style from round one to whenever boy got knocked out. You feel me? So I
Mm-hmm.
just hope Brian Norman, can adjust because we seen Boots, being there with somebody coming straight forward, somebody who running around the ring. The last dude, I'm Avanesian. We seen Boots with, adjust. So hopefully, Brian Norman can adjust when them boys do get in there together.
People
Mm-hmm.
said people was like, "Oh man, Boots got hit too much," and I felt like the reason that like he took his foot off the gas is because he didn't respect his last opponent the way that he gonna respect Brian Norman. He ain't finna sit there and take them shots from Brian Norman Jr. That nigga be on the floor. It was a
And
lack of respect that he had for his opponent and in his hometown.
not to cut
Mm-hmm.
you off too, but last thing I want to say about that, because that's a good point. But I feel like Boots getting hit that much versus was Avanesian was the best thing that could have happened to Boots. And why I say that because it's like it's almost like not saying he looked vulnerable, but now a nigga may think, oh yeah, we seen Boots against Avanesian, he could get hit, so now I could take him. Before nobody they didn't want to jump in that ring with Boots. So now it's like, oh damn, Boots got hit. Oh yeah. So now it's like, oh yeah, we kind of see holes in his game, but it ain't really no holes. It wasn't no holes in Boots' game. Like he said, he been out the ring, for a little minute, a little ring rust. But I think that's the best thing that could have happened because now folks gonna want to jump in that ring with him, thinking they seen holes, so now they gonna want to test them, but they gonna test them and they might get it might get fucked up.
I want to say something about Boots, and about how they say, you know what I'm saying, he getting hit, and like on the outside looking in, I would say it seemed like he not getting like good enough sparring work. It seemed like Boots getting hit because he don't care to get hit because he know they can't do nothing with him. But I feel like he used to that being in the gym and consistently punching on people. I feel like he need to get in there consistently when he spar. Like I think he need to spar with people that he can't beat up, and it'll make him way better. Because I feel like he used to beating people up, so when he get in the ring, he don't care to get hit. But I feel like he need better sparring.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing about Devin Haney too, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Bill been showing signs of him not being the best trainer. When he was in Loma fight, Devin told him that Loma, you know what I'm saying, he was doing something, and Bill was telling him like, don't worry about it. Like he didn't have no he didn't have no answer, no adjustment for when Devin came back to that corner and told him that he had a problem. And another thing, if he the whole fight, he was telling him like, you winning, just keep boxing, like we winning. It wasn't so simple like that. Even though he did win, it didn't look like that. And then he didn't know how to tell him how to adjust. You know what I'm saying? I think Bill is the best manager. I think Bill needs to get a gang of high power fighters. And I feel like the way Bill promote, he's probably the best manager. But I don't think that just because he got him to 30 something and old, don't mean he can get him to 50 something and old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Hey, I got a question. Shakur signing with Matchroom, and they saying he fighting Cordina. I mean, how y'all feel? How y'all feel about him getting signed to Matchroom, and then how y'all feel about the Cordina fight?
I like it. Excuse me, everybody. I'm
can't hear
mute my feet and mute my mic. Man, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it because he needs to stay busy. Everybody mad saying he ducking Tank. Tank sent no offers. Tank is the A side. I can't fight Tank when I want to. I gotta fight Tank when Tank ready to fight. I wanted to fight Williams and Taylor. That fight was just as good. He pulled out. What do y'all want me to do? Don't nobody want to fight me. Eddie Hearn finna keep me busy. I just need to stay busy, bro. Plus, this gonna give me action at looking good and get the fans back on my side, so that when the Tank fight do actually happen, it'll be worth more money. Everybody'll be clamoring to see it. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. So I ain't mad at it.
Chef.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Bang. I feel the same way. I feel like, and it's crazy because the Cordina, I watched him before. I seen his last fight, and I don't know if y'all seen his last fight, but his last fight he had got like the ref was telling him to break, right? And his opponent, I don't know his opponent name, but he hit him. You understand what I'm saying? He hit Cordina, like after the ref said break. And I felt like in that fight, Cordina, like he had to, like he was fucked up the whole fight from then on. But every fight before that, Cordina, he a good boxer, slick boxer. He a good counter punch, a good jab. So I think this fight for Shakur, I think like Bang said, that's a good, good stay busy fight. Good stay busy fight. And then Shakur get past him, he gonna fight Williams and Pater. That's the Pater and Shakur fight. That's a good fight too. But of course, I think I think Shakur gonna outclass the Pater. You feel me? And then
Hold
hopefully we
on.
get that tank.
Somebody TV live.
Who TV loud, y'all? There we go.
All right, bet.
But yeah, I was saying, once that Shakur and Cordina, I think that's a good fight, and that's a good little card too. I don't know if y'all seen the card, but that card, that's a good little sneaky card. Then hopefully, when Shakur get past Cordina, he fights the Pater. I feel like that's a good fight too. And then hopefully, we get the Tank fight after. But the key to it all is, I think it's smart that Shakur did sign like a two fight with the Zone. And like I ain't gonna lie, that's like kind of like the Devin Haney route. Like Devin Haney, he was signing 1-2 fight with promoters. Man, Devin had been on PBC, the Zone, Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? I think that's smart for Shakur. Two fights. Don't get locked in. Like don't get locked in for too long. And hopefully you get the Tank fight after that. You feel me? But I think it's smart. You feel me? Because now if he do good, he bring a little bit more to the table. When he do fight. When he do fight Tank. If he fight Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought this up. I'm feeling a few different ways. Okay, so you know how like you got somebody that you respect and think highly of, and you see them do some corny shit, and you like,
Mm-hmm.
man, why you? I didn't appreciate him coming for Mia Ellis. She had nothing to do with that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta post her box rec, bruh. And it's like Shakur is constantly calling for these fights, yet he's constantly complaining about uh these reoccurring hand injuries. You feel me? I just tighten my shit up, wait till I heal up, and then I'm gonna pursue them big fights. Because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he fall short of victory. Oh, it was my hands. It was my hands. Well, why you
Mm-hmm.
take the fight? And instead of seeing Joseph Cordina, truthfully, man, you gotta prove some shit to us. I want to see you fight Edwin De Los Santos again, cause I ain't like that fight.
What you mean?
That's
Prove
the
some
problem
shit to
with
us.
I feel like that's the problem with what Shakur doing is like, he consistently acting real tough. He don't have like a tough fighting style. He is super good, but he don't fight tough. And then it's fights that can help him get in a good favor. It's the Eder De Los Santos fights. It's even weird fights like, getting out of your weight class, fighting that catch weight 1-2, fighting at 140 or 130. Yeah, it's some good fights, but the hardest fights they don't want to speak about. But niggas be acting super tough with everything else. Like, bro, go fight Edwin, go fight Gary Antoine. It's some people that he can fight that people will respect him and give him the credit for, but them names ain't being spoke on. You know what I'm saying?
What was the Dominican fighter name that Gervonta knocked out? He was bald. Hector
Garcia?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good fight, but I feel like
Shakur fuck him up.
You feel like
he's a 130 fighter though.
Yeah, Shakur. But listen, I don't know your name. The first dude was talking just now when you said about Shakur, you said about Mia Ellis, about Kenny, about Coach Kenny's daughter.
Yeah.
If I ain't gonna lie, he was tripping when he said that. But if you go back, I don't know if you've seen the interview, he did apologize for that. You feel me? So that's one thing I did respect. He did apologize. As a man. You know what I'm saying? I respected Shakur more when as a man, he looked Coach Kenny in his eye and apologized for saying what he said about his daughter. You feel me?
Lorenzo.
Nah, that's like the third time he said something. That's like the second and third time he said something about his daughter though. You're not finna every time you get into it with me say something about my daughter and apologize. This ain't the first time he said something to her. So it's like you can't keep apologizing for the same stuff.
I just see that. I seen him apologize once. I don't know if he apologized more.
Or telling Lorenzo Truck Simpson, suck my dick, bitch ass. You don't say nothing like that to no man. It's about the respect, bro. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I feel you.
And how would that fight look?
Who that is, G?
Truck Simpson and Shakur.
Yeah, truck at like 160, right?
Truck could go to jail.
I'm only saying that because you're not about to tell me.
Yeah, truck
as
like
crazy in a
like
boxing ring. I think that as crazy in a boxing ring. I think Shakur is good enough to beat him on the streets. I think Lorenzo wins, but I think in a boxing ring, Shakur is skillful enough to still win, even at that weight.
Ain't too many dudes really beating Shakur. I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me?
I think he still beats him. I think he can come in at 140. He can still come in at 160. And I think he'll still outbox him. But if they fight with no gloves on,
Frank Martin don't got it there. Like he ain't been doing it long enough. Shakur been doing it since he was like 7.
Frank Martin better than people think he is. Frank Martin had the skills and the plan to beat Tank. He just couldn't do it. But Frank Martin, I think Frank Martin gonna beat a couple dudes and they gonna give him some respect. I want to see Keyshawn and Frank. I think that's gonna be a good fight. And I think Frank better than people give him credit for.
Frank good, but
I think Frank was scared to fight. I feel like if he wasn't scared to fight Tank, I feel like he probably could have won. He was just scared. He lost the fight before he came in the fight.
No, he
you bigger, buffer than this nigga. You running from this nigga like he was scared.
So look, Frank at 140 now.
Yeah.
Frank moving up to 140. I want to see him versus Gary Antoine.
Nah, that's too early. Hell no.
Nah, Gary Antoine too much.
Not first fight, bang.
No.
I like to see him versus like Jack Catterall. Like Jack Catterall, Frank. That'd be something I like, something like that.
No, not right now. But stylistically, like when that fight is ready, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I believe so. If we can get the Frank Martin that fought Michelle Rivera, if we can get that Frank Martin that fought Michelle Rivera, he dangerous. He dangerous.
Man, that same Frank Martin could have won. Frank Martin could have beat Tank. He was just scared. You seen that he was strong and fast enough. He was just scared, bro. He was scared of that man. He lost the fight already before he got in the ring.
Frank wasn't going to win that fight. No way, shape, or form. Frank was waiting on the counter the whole night. I don't know how you sitting there trying to wait on the counter for Tank the whole night.
Got comfortable on the ropes.
Yeah, not because if you watch the fight, he hit Tank with a counter in the third round. And he hit Tank one time with a counter in the third round and then in the fifth round. And he got that shot and he's waiting on that shot the whole night. I don't know why you do that.
If he wasn't scared to actually fight, he would have never been on the ropes. He would have been actually in the fight. He was in the fight.
He wasn't scared. Frank wasn't scared. That man was in the ring.
Greg, what you think?
I don't think nobody was scared.
Greg, what
I
you
think
you don't think he was scared?
No.
I think he was. All right. All right. This is what I think happening. When you say scared, people look at that as like bitching, like you ain't even want to be in there. I
Yeah.
think
Nah, I think he
now.
was scared to
No,
fight like
listen.
himself.
No, listen. What I'm saying is, what's my right? Because you wasn't fighting how you fight. You was trying to survive and looking to land one shot that was going to change the fight when that wasn't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin never circle the ring, keep circling the ring all night. He don't fight like that. Tank was making him fight like that, and because he was fighting like that, and he didn't train to fight like that, he was scared. He was scared because this motherfucker can punch, and I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? But I don't like to use the word scared because it's boxing. You did get in the ring, you are fighting, you did land some punches, but yeah, he wasn't fighting like himself.
He was cautious.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't cautious. This nigga flinching at you, nigga showing you a phone, you backing up trying to see his phone. He was scared of that man, bro. He was
He
doing a
felt
gang
that
of stuff that
power.
showed. But it's
Facts.
before the fight. It was before the fight. He was doing a gang of
Ah,
stuff to showing him. He talking about in the interview on a $1 Million Game interview. He talking about yeah, bro. You could tell that I really just wanted to, like, you could tell he was scared of it. Like, he was scared, bro.
Yeah,
No, I
it's
don't
the
think.
present. It's
I
a
don't think.
present.
I
It,
don't think
it,
he was.
it, when you fight certain fighters and you ain't used to being on that level, it's the presence of the other fighter that you standing across. They got to get past that part first. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
I
saying?
don't
Like
believe
if
that
you,
no
Yeah.
fighter is scared.
why
I feel
not?
like I don't believe that you
Um,
can say just because he boxed you not scared. I feel like every fighter is nervous or apprehensive, or even maybe even a little scared. And like even if you got 50 fights, I feel like he still got that in you. Like I don't think that just because he a boxer that he can't be scared. Like nah, I don't think that. You
was
yeah,
think
that
he
nah,
was
maybe
that
being
his
doubted.
first headliner?
a lot of times it might be the jitters a little bit because I'm like, damn, I'm in this bitch with Tank. Like I know his body of work. I'm in this bitch with
Yeah.
Canelo. I
For
know his
sure.
body of work. So look, think about the people that wasn't scared of Mike Tyson.
Ain't too many people who wasn't scared of him.
But the ones that wasn't, they beat him. The Lennox
Holyfield.
Lewis's, the Buster Douglas wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
once you get past that presence of the person that you in front of, bro, it could, bro. A lot of times, bro, like even with the Canelo situation against Floyd, if Canelo would have went out there and really fought his own fight and wasn't like he was nervous, he was
No, I wouldn't
it was
say
the
that. He
fact
He
got
that
was
outworked.
green. He was
No,
green
he was
too.
he
out. He
was
got outworked.
green.
He wasn't scared of Floyd at all. Like Frank
Yeah,
Martin was fighting
I,
like he not buffer and bigger and stronger than Tank. Like Tank
That
ain't
shit
five
don't
foot
mean.
four. Like he
That
was.
shit don't mean nothing. No, that shit don't mean. A
I
nigga
right,
could
but
be.
understand
A
that, but
nigga
I'm
could be
saying he
bigger
was
than
fighting
you.
that. I'm saying he was fighting like he wasn't the bigger man. That's what I'm
But
saying.
don't the bigger man shit don't mean that shit don't mean nothing when you know who you are. Tank know who he is. He don't care about none of that shit. His
I'm
presence,
not talking about the way
Tank
Tank was
presence
fighting. I'm
alone
talking
is
about the
that
is
way.
part
six
right
feet. And
there,
he's
I'm not
five
talking
that
about
five.
Tank.
part
I'm
right
talking about
there,
the way
sir.
Frank was fighting. We know how Tank fight. I'm talking about the way Frank was fighting. We see Frank fight a gang of times. We never seen Frank move around like that. You know what I'm saying? He was scared to engage because he knew like he said, he knew he had, like Greg said, he knew he got power. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
the presence.
We never
It's some
seen Frank
fighters that
like
can
that.
know you got power. It's some fighters that know you got power gonna sit there and bang with you. It's gonna sit there and sit down. He was scared to sit
I got
down.
a
He was scared.
question. I got a question for y'all.
Nah. It's like how Banks said. It's like how Banks said. For one, Tank come with a whole different type of aura. You feel me? And can't no, and you can't fight nobody before Tank to get ready for that. You feel me? Don't know nobody in that division and nobody around that division gonna even get you ready for that type of atmosphere. That's gonna be the biggest fight in Frank Martin's life, probably. Period. And that's no like this discrediting the nigga. But he can't get no kind of fights before that, after that getting ready for that kind of match. You feel me? So Tank Canelo, they come with a different type of aura. You feel me? And when you got
Hey,
that glow, you got that glow, and can't nobody do nothing about it. Niggas either we gonna glove up and get it on, or
I'm saying
it's
what you
whatever.
saying. The fight didn't look like that though. It didn't look like that. It looked the way the fight looked. It looked like he was trying to box him. It looked like he was actually doing good if he wasn't scared. It don't look like the way you explained it. Yeah, he knocked him out. Yeah, he beat him. But as far as boxing go, if he would have, like you said, if he wouldn't have been on the ropes and he didn't allow him to chase him down like that, if he sat down and fought more, we might have had a different fight. I like Tank. I don't think that Frank could beat Tank, but I think that Pacific day that it looked good. If he wasn't scared, it would have been a better fight. He might have would have won.
My
Hey,
last
that
question.
same.
Go ahead.
Let Shy ask the question. My bad, y'all.
Hey, so that same Charlo that fought Castano, where was that Charlo at for Canelo? I
There
was
we go.
disappointed by that fight.
There we
The
go. It's the same
presence,
shit.
the
Same
presence,
effect.
the presence of Canelo. It's the presence.
Mm-hmm.
That
That's
don't mean
all it
he's
is.
scared.
Canelo, not just a skilled fighter, bro. It's his presence. A lot
Yes.
of people can be. When B-Ball got out there and wasn't worried about that presence, he went out there and swept Canelo like 11-1, 12-0. It's the presence. You know what I mean?
Right, like when
But
Caleb
listen,
Plant asked Canelo, "So you think I'm really good?" Like, nigga, we fighting. What you mean?
Presence.
Caleb Plant wasn't scared of Canelo.
Presence.
Charlo was scared of Canelo. Caleb Plant was in there fighting. He wasn't scared. He lost. But Charlo was fighting
But
scared.
Westmont.
Like
What they saying is, whether you scared or not, this nigga making you feel outside of yourself
Mm-hmm.
because what he bring to the table.
And what you heard about him, and what you
that
seen
means you
with your own,
scared, don't it? That
and what you
based on
seen with
him.
your own eyes yourself. You feel me?
Don't that mean you
Seeing
scared?
tape
No,
knock
no.
niggas.
So look, so we all been little homies. You know what I mean? Sometime at some point in our life, we all been little
Mm-hmm.
homies, right? And we all heard of that one old head that really put in work. When he come around, you not scared of him, but you like, damn, this the nigga right here.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? He in my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? This the boy they say be doing all that shit he be doing. You know what I'm saying? So you automatically got a certain level of respect without even having to go through anything with the guy. You know what I mean? But just because you've been hearing about him for the last couple years, and then now he finally in front of you, it's like, oh shit. Even if he fuck with you, and he treat you like his little brother, you still gotta like a respect, and you still kind of look at him like, why he choose me? Like, you know what I mean? What is it about me? Like you kind of, you know what I mean? You go into another space in your mind, like what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. You get in there with this guy, you seen what he do to people. He punching niggas and he making they vision go crazy, knocking them clean out, all types of shit. So now it's your turn. So now you like, is this the point where I get caught? Or is this the point? So I get
Okay,
what
so that's like
I get no, but I get what all y'all saying. I get what all y'all saying. I'm saying I just don't like to call it scared because I'm a fighter myself. And I, you know what I mean? I've been in some
it's a
good
good
fights.
scared though. It keep you from getting knocked out. It keep you from getting killed in there. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a healthy fear, but it's fear. If you fight somebody that you ain't heard did none of that, you're not feeling like that. So the things that you've heard or things that you've seen this man do have you feeling uncomfortable to be yourself. That's fear, bro. If you are scared, whether you want to say it or whether we want to say it or not, you ain't gonna act like that if you wasn't heard them, if you didn't see them things, or if you didn't heard them things. You know what I'm saying? You doing that because what you heard or what you seen. I mean, you scared.
So basically, it's like niggas going in there anticipating, all right, when am I gonna get hurt or when am I gonna get stopped? Instead of
Just
going in
because
there
they
and
did that
actually
to them
boxing.
niggas don't mean they gonna do that to you though.
You ready?
You might have seen them knock people out and do all that down. Mean he gonna do it to you.
I'm gonna keep it real, right? I've been in the ring with a lot of fighters, but I'm not completely comfortable until I get caught with a shot. I'm gonna say that. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not, and now it don't even gotta be the biggest shot, but as long as that glove touch my headgear or something, like, all right, boom, all right, I see what's going on. Like, I'm here now. I'm already tapped in. But to get in there, and not feel none of that shit and then get caught with a shot like he did, that was, yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it.
Bro, that
Yeah, for sure.
pressure.
Cause
It's that pressure. You gotta think. You gotta think. When that nigga when they found when Frank found out that he was finna fight Tank and he started doing all them interviews, you know what everybody was saying? Gillian Wallow, Cigar Talk, all them boys. Hey man, you getting out there with Tank. Are you ready? Man, this Tank. Like that's all he hearing. So of course he gonna prepare himself in the gym. But when that moment come and he finally feel that punch, it might be a little different than what Greg was saying. Like, I'm not comfortable till I get punched, because I heard Tank say that too. But when
yeah.
he got punched for the first time, it was probably like, oh shit, that's what they was talking about. He barely hit me, and that nigga damn near knocked me out. Now I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
retreat mode. You know what I'm saying? This is what they was talking about. Like, now all the doubts start coming in his head. Like, Yeah, I mean, he didn't fight his fight, bro. Same thing with Charlo against Canelo. He didn't fight his fight. Cool Boy Steph versus Inouye. He didn't fight his fight. You know what I'm saying? Like all those fights could have been better fights if they fought they fight, but they was in there with a presence, a certain presence that changed all that shit up.
Change everything.
Yeah, bro. It's
Hey, what's the name? The reporter. What's going on?
What's good, bro? Hey, yo,
So,
I agree with bro right here on the top in the middle. Like, I think when you get in front of like I ain't no boxer or nothing, but like on the streets and shit, like it's different. You know what I'm saying? But far as like me personally, it's niggas out here that be rumbling and shit where I'm from. But I was always the type of nigga like win, lose, or draw. I ain't no like it is what it is. When I get in front of you, it's like shit, everything out the window. You know what I'm saying? Everything up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no scary.
I agree.
I think it's up. When it's up, it's up. You feel me? Ain't no scary. Ain't none
Like
of
you,
that.
like Greg, you said, once you get hit, the fight on. Once them people was in them fights and they got hit, it shouldn't have been nothing. You shouldn't have been scared to fight no more. Now you should have been apprehensive, and now it's time to fight. We in the ring. They was fighting like that the whole. Charlo's fought like that the whole fight. Frank fought like that the whole fight. Y'all unfit. Y'all have some type of fear, whether it's healthy fear. Y'all,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel him with the punch joint.
That's easier said than done until you actually in there. You walking in that ring. Them lights is super bright. You might see motherfucking celebrities in the crowd. All that shit is that shit is different when you step in that ring and you look across that ring. You see who
That
you're
might be
fucking with.
another reason why you're scared. There's a lot of people you don't want to get knocked out in front of a lot of people. That might be another reason why that might add to the fear.
As a human being, bro, we all get nervous. It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. Everybody gets nervous. You feel me?
hey,
But
Westmont. I'm taking the fear word. I'm taking that. The scared part I can't take
exactly.
because he got in there. Now you scared, you ain't gonna get the fuck in there. Like I ain't getting in there with that nigga. I mean, but the
Nah, I'm not
fear.
saying you scared.
No, I know.
Oh no,
No.
I,
Listen,
the
West.
duck,
I feel like
No,
fear and scared is the same step. If you
Nah,
fear,
no.
nah.
if you
Listen.
you ain't even trying to see them. If you fear, if I fear somebody, I ain't trying to see them for real. I ain't even trying to see them.
it's breaking up. I can't even hear. I don't know if it's my phone or the chat.
No, he said if you fear somebody, you ain't even trying to see them at all.
Yeah, but
I feel
fear.
like fear is worse
Look,
than being scared. Like
but
fear,
listen,
that means you really
No,
scared.
if
but
you
fear,
scared, you'll get in there still.
but fear and respect is two
Fear
different
is like
things.
worse than
Fear and
scared.
respect are two different things. Did that man fear that man, or did that man respect that man from what he seen
Yeah,
from before?
yeah. Respect is what. Yeah,
Did
that's
he
a,
fear Tank, or did he
yeah,
respect Tank because he seen
I
Tank
don't feel like I
punch
don't feel like
out?
he I don't I don't I don't feel like he feared Tank. I just feel like he was scared of him. I don't
yeah.
feel
When
like he
he got hit, he
I don't think
respect.
he's scared of him as a person. I don't think like he walk around like if he's standing by Tank, he's scared of him. Nah, I don't think that. I think in a fight, like he's scared to be himself because he know he can get knocked out or he got hit and he felt that power. Like, ooh, if I swing and I miss, I might get hit. Like that you know what I'm saying? If
Did
you
you feel?
if you fight, like if you've been fighting and you get in there and you run the whole fight to where you won't even like really engage, bro, you scared, bro.
So so
That's
so
not
so did
boxing.
so so
You
so
were
so
surviving.
so did you feel that way about the last three guys? Tank fought before Frank. Was they
It broke up
was
right
they
the last
scared?
second.
Was they scared?
Was who scared? Was who
Everybody else
scared?
before Tank before Frank.
Was everybody?
Like the
I don't
Hector
feel like
Gar
Ryan
like
was
the
scared.
Hector Garcias, the Rollies and them.
Hector Garcia wasn't scared. Ryan Garcia wasn't scared. I don't. Brody wasn't scared. Cruz wasn't scared. None of them dudes fought scary. None of them.
but they all got knocked out.
Mm.
That's cool, but they wasn't scared. He fought scared and got knocked out. I would have
Hey,
rather went
Mont.
out of my shield. I would
Hey,
have rather
Mont.
went out of my shield and fought.
Hey, Mont. So what we saying is it don't matter if you're scared or not. You might get your shit popped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can feel more comfortable knowing that you fought your fight like you tried, not like you went in there and got scared to really fight.
So you
No,
don't think so you
I
don't
feel
think
you. I'm
Frank
with you. I'm
so
with
you
you.
don't so you don't think that was Frank in the ring. You think that was Frank was just somebody else that night.
That
Nah,
was
that wasn't
Frank.
Frank.
That was
Frank better than
Francis.
that. Frank better than that.
To do
I don't
what?
think
To do
Frank on
what though?
I
What
don't
you
think
ain't
Frank
see?
is on Tank level. He's not on Tank level. I don't think he's on Keyshawn level. But he could have did better than that for sure. For sure, he was scared. He's fighting. I seen Frank fight a gang of times. He don't fight like that, bro.
But you didn't see him fight Tank though. And what you what did you didn't see that you wanted to see from Frank? You feel me? Because everything
I seen him let some. I'm gonna tell you right now. I seen him not respect yourself as far as stop letting this man chase you. Sometimes you gotta sit down and fight so you don't be on them ropes. He moved so much to where he just fell into the ropes because he was moving too much. Like you gotta sit down and fight, keep this man up off you. You gotta fight.
And why you think he wasn't doing that? Why you think he wasn't sitting there?
Because he got hit and he got hit probably and he felt the power and he was scared to get hit like that again. So he fought cautious.
Okay, then that's exactly what it was. He got touched. Frank got touched. He said, "Okay, I can't."
But it's some people that you can hit and then it turn them up, like it'll make them actually fight. Everybody don't have that reaction from getting hit. It's some people you hit and they like, fuck it, we finna fight. You know what I'm saying? It bring it out of them. He didn't have to get hit and get scared to get hit more. That could have turned them up. He didn't have that demeanor.
It depends on how hard they hit too, because the harder you can hit, the more you gonna respect it.
Shit, Brian Norman just said Tank hit harder than motherfucking Boots. So these little niggas Tank hitting. How you think they feeling? Who have we seen Tank hit?
No, I agree. It's probably the hardest punch. I'm not saying that, but once you in the fight, you in the fight. You got to fight to win. You can't fight
but you got to fight smart, Westmont. You can't sit.
No, listen. All Westmont saying, man, y'all gotta stop acting like these niggas ain't men. Like all he's saying is when you get in there with Tank, stop acting like he not a man. Now,
yeah, he can get hurt too. He can lose too.
Yeah, now he's
my favorite fighter, bro. But I love boxing more than I love anybody individually, bro. Frank could have fought a better fight. He was scared to fight. Charlo was scared of Canelo. Saying he was scared.
But now I agree with that. I agree. Frank could have fought a better fight, but I don't agree that Frank was scared. I'm not jacking that.
Shakur fought old boy like he was scared, and everybody said his hand hurt. De La Santo, he fought him like he was scared.
Nah, his hand was hurt.
One hand, bro. He
his
used one hand.
Bro, 4 days later, he argued with Bill Haney, telling him meet up for them to spar. They fight in the gym. It's 4 days later.
He had one hand. If you go back and watch the fight, bro, Shakur used one hand in that whole fight, bro.
I understand that. So listen to me. So 4 days after the fight, him and Devin was arguing, and he was saying, Devin, fly out here right now, and we gonna fight. I'm gonna show you I'm better than you.
He just popping shit. He know Devin ain't about to fly out there and spar. He just popping shit.
Bro, the day before the fight, he said, I'm gonna beat your ass. He didn't say, look, bro, I'm gonna win because my hand fucked up. That nigga said, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
He ain't gonna say it.
But he a fighter, bro. He not gonna say
his hand fucked up. He got
if you finna go in here and run, why is you tell this nigga you gonna beat this nigga ass? If your hand fucked up, you shouldn't be talking like that.
So if my hand fucked up, why De Los Santos ain't fuck him up? His hand fucked up.
That's another thing. Why we not blaming De Los Santos for not fighting one-on-one runner?
It take two to
De Los Santos not on Shakur level. I'm not expecting De Los Santos to do nothing. He's not on Shakur level. I'm expecting.
Come on, Shakur. that's not
Shakur is the nigga, the elite fighter.
Shakur just mastered that range.
That's not fair, bro. You can't expect so much from one nigga and not expect that from the next nigga. That's not.
But when you elite at what you do, it comes with expectations. Shakur is elite, so it comes with expectations, bro.
Hey. But it take two to tango. You feel me? I'm saying that he fought scared. This man turned his back in the ring and ran. I don't care what you say. This man turned his back in the ring.
Hey, we're gonna change the channel, brothers. Who is the best at 154?
Ain't no best.
Is Bud included or not?
Of course, he fight at 54, don't he?
Come on, Bud, pound for pound number one in the world. But
he only beat one guy at 54. Who is the best at 54?
Charlo, because he's proven it. He got the belts.
Hey, look, I will say this. I don't know who the best at 54 on paper because it ain't nothing. That's a battle. That's a war zone. So here's the thing. This is what I can tell you. I don't think nobody going at 54 no more. Not right now. Not with this class. I think everybody loses. I think everybody loses to somebody at 54. Nobody's going to be undisputed at 54. Not in this class.
Make the fights. Styles do make the fights.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be an ass kicker that's cleaning shit up. and then he gonna run into a brick wall. That brick wall gonna run into another brick wall. I think all them niggas lose to each other, bro.
Hey, but you see how it started off, right? Jerry Hurd at 154, then J Rock,
Yeah,
then Rosario,
yeah,
then Charlo. Yeah, them belts been moving around a lot.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
Dude,
bro. I don't think nobody gonna be undisputed at 54 in this class right here. It's too
nah.
many. It's too many, bro. Them niggas is all Fundora. You got what's his name? Charles what's old buddy name? Little swole nigga. Uh Charles Conwell. You got Conwell up there. You got if Charlo go back to 54, you
Yeah.
got you still got Mendoza and Ramos and all them niggas
You
and
still got Brian Castano.
you still got Castano wherever he at. I ain't seen him, but he, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I don't think nobody goes undisputed at 54. We might get a unify. We might get a unified champion, but I don't see nobody going undisputed at 54. That is the most solid division in the game right now, and they all got to fight each other. If you duck Fundora, you got to run into Tim Zoo. If you duck Tim Zoo, you got to run into such and such. You got Lubin up there. You got bro, 54 is a murder zone. That's a
Yeah.
kill zone.
I feel like I feel like outside of Terrence, Madrimov the best at 54 outside of Terrence. And I feel like Fundora might be third because he's so tall, he's so weird. I feel like that's a hard fight for anybody.
It's tough. Are we looking at styles or are we looking at resumes as well? You know, it's tough. That's a tough call.
The resumes don't even count up there because they getting each other on their resumes. All them guys is top notch. Whether they tough, whether they skilled up, everybody is a hard win at 54, bro.
But I,
That's
but
the
I,
division in the game right now.
but I say
54.
right now we kind of gotta give it to Charlo because he's proven himself. That's the nigga with the belts, right?
Not no
Right,
more.
but the thing about Charlo, and I'm from Houston, so I'm a Charlo fan. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Charlo had the hardest run to undisputed. When he got his 4 belts, everybody else that had them 4 belts, he had the hardest run. But the thing about Charlo been gone. Charlo coming off the couch. He finna activate his mandatory. He trying to get that Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? So,
Derrick Henry turned that nigga up. I ain't gonna lie. And
huh?
I said Derrick James turned him up, and Sparring Spence turned him up for 154 for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, and that's a
I don't think
so
Charlo got enough dog to be in that top 3 conversation. He just proved that
why not?
he don't got that
The
mental.
Castano fight showed dog. Every other fight where he
He just
was
proved
all
it.
dog.
His
He was
last
the
fight, he
dog
just
at
proved that
54.
he's not a dog.
Why you say that?
I mean, I know
You
That's
he
talking
not
about
what
the
I know he
Canelo
ain't
fight?
the Canelo
I know
fight.
he haven't lost at 54, but he proved that he's not a dog.
You tripping,
No, he lost
Westmont.
at
That
54,
Castano
bro,
fight, he
and he
did.
lost
He
in a
got hurt
doggish
and
manner.
still,
He
yeah.
lost in a doggish manner at 54. The Castano fight, it was a draw. The first Castano fight was a draw. The other loss that he had was Tony Harrison. He was dogging that
We
fight.
talking about
Charlo is
we talking
working
about Charlo
card
that fought
dog.
Canelo, right? We talking about
Yeah,
the
the
same Charlo
Jamal
that fought
Charlo.
Canelo,
He
right?
all dog.
Yeah.
Jamal is a
54
dog.
Charlo.
Both of the Cholos is
Oh,
dogs.
so,
That's their repertoire. Dog.
he's not a dog, bro. He just tucked his tail in that fight, bro. We all watched that fight, bro. He was scared, bro. You
Bro,
can't.
we talking about one fight at 168. We talking about at 54. I ain't never seen Charlo do nothing like that. Nobody
But
on this
heart,
panel
but your
seen
mental's
Charlo
your
not
mental,
no
bro.
dog.
Heart is,
I don't think
bro.
I've
Your
seen
heart is
nobody
your
back
heart, no matter
Charlo
who
up
you
at
fight. You can't
54.
change that.
I don't even
But
think
your
I've
heart
seen
is your
nobody
heart,
back
no matter who
Charlo
you
up at
fight.
54.
Westmont
It
tripping.
don't matter what.
You tripping,
You,
bro.
you, you
Charlo,
say what?
you
I
tripping.
see, I
Charlo,
see, I see what he's saying though. I see what he's saying.
nah, I don't agree with him.
I don't
I
agree
see
with
Bro,
him at
your
all.
heart is your heart, bro.
what
He
he
went in there, bro. Go
Hey,
ahead,
I
go
can't
ahead,
see
G.
You
Jared
say what?
Anderson taking
what he
another beating like that. But we got to give Bacole gloves check because
what I'm
What
Nah,
you
saying
was
is
gonna
that
say?
nigga just African, bro. That nigga just African, bro. That nigga just African, bro.
Because
nah,
That's
listen,
it.
Bacoli been doing that shit though. You feel
he
me? If you
been
watch
like
it,
that.
you
Now,
watch
what
his
G?
He
G?
shit.
What you
been.
was finna say?
no,
Bacoli been doing it.
I was saying what Westmont was talking about, like even if it is even if it's a change of weight, the way he went about it, it did put doubt in everybody's mind. Like, hold up, bro, this he been running a sham the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because at
Nah.
the end of the day, you still fighting another man. You fighting a man. Like he went about it like he was up against a machine and there was nothing that he could do. So I
Yeah.
understand. I
But they
understand a
go,
little bit of what he's saying. A little
but they
bit.
go back to that presence, though,
And
bro.
y'all keep saying
Yeah.
68. Y'all keep
but
saying
yeah,
68. This man is a bigger man than Canelo. He's
that
bigger.
don't mean
He's not
that
like
don't
you.
mean
You
shit
ain't, you ain't
though.
fighting no dude 100. I'm saying you making it seem like he's fighting somebody 150 pounds, like a way bigger dude to us. Like we got he fighting somebody that he's naturally a bigger man than. Even if Canelo's at a bigger weight, this man is
We
size
just we
means
just
something. It
talked
wouldn't be.
about
It would.
we just talked about presence in the ring. We just talked about
But that don't mean,
presence.
man.
Yeah.
So
That
you
Bro,
don't
can't
it
mean a
put him
might
at
not
lot,
the top
mean
of
bro.
the
nothing to
conversation
you.
at
It might not mean
154.
nothing to
If you
you, bro.
if he
But when they gotta get out there and you see Charlo, if you see Charlo in every other fight, all them tough fights he had at 54, then all of a sudden he get to the Canelo fight, it was too much respect. That's what I didn't like. He was coming off
it
the
was,
couch
it
after
was
like
not
a
too much
year or
respect,
some
he was
shit,
scared of that
and it
man.
was too much respect.
But
You know
when
what
Way
if
I'm
too
you
saying?
have
much.
a fight on the
Way too
street,
much
if you
respect.
got a fight on the street right now, you don't pick the weight or you don't pick who you get into it with. It don't matter who you fight. You get
Yeah,
into it
but
with
this
somebody
ain't the, but
outside.
it's not,
You
but
can't.
this not the
This ain't the
streets, bro.
streets though, bro.
That's what we
I'm
gotta
saying
separate
that.
the streets from the sport.
Listen. I'm saying that because he's not a dog enough to put him in a top two of 154. He just showed that he was scared his last fight. Them Terrence, if he lose, he gonna lose on the shield. Them other time,
Yeah.
Earl, we just seen he lost on the shield. Them dudes ain't scary, bro.
Yeah, but listen, that don't
Even if they
listen. He
fought at
not
168,
Charlo.
they not scary.
Charlo not top two. Charlo not top two right now. But we ain't, but outside of Canelo, we ain't never seen Charlo look scary against nobody. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So
Like
my thing is
that's a
But you
whole
just gotta show me one time. Why I gotta see you scared multiple times? If I see you scared, I know what's going on.
bro,
Why
that's
I
like
gotta see
that's
this shit multiple times?
nah, bro.
That's
That's like saying that's like when everybody was saying when EJ lost to Bud. Oh yeah, EJ not shit. Why? Because he lost to the best nigga in the world, bro. That don't, bro. That's not how,
EJ's a
that's the
gangster.
thing,
He went
bro.
out on his shield. He
That's just like
fought.
with
He
Tyson
fought.
Frank. When
bro.
we
That's not
seen
how it
Frank,
go.
I ain't never
But
seen
y'all keep
Frank
how
look
y'all
like
gonna
he was
compare
scared of
EJ with
nobody.
how y'all gonna hold on? How y'all gonna compare EJ with Charlo? Nigga, EJ went out on his shield. He fought like a man.
I'm
Charlo
not
went in there was
saying,
scared to fight. Y'all can't, that's not
but
the same stuff.
what I'm saying, I'm not comparing how they fought. I'm comparing what was said after they fought. Everybody was. You can't say, oh, Charlo is a bitch now, or he not this, he not that, because he fought. Like I said, Canelo, damn near the damn near pound for pound. You feel me? And Canelo come with a whole different kind of presence. We ain't never seen nobody ever make Charlo look like that. We ain't never seen nobody make Frank look like that. I don't mean Frank a bum now. You feel me? Hell no. Because I think if Charlo get in there with anybody from 154, maybe even 60 outside of Canelo, he gonna look like Charlo. You feel me? Now if Charlo get in there and he bitch up again against a Joe Smo. All right, okay, maybe it's some truth to what you tell him, but that's Canelo at the end of the day. You got at the
Well,
end of
it's
the
a
day, you
person.
got
A person is a person. It don't matter if you fight
bro.
nigga 400 pounds or 90 pounds, bro. If you scared of somebody, you will be scared of somebody else. But Terrence Crawford is not scared of nobody. He gonna
Bro, I'm
fight.
not
And
saying the
Earl
man was
Spence is
scared.
not
I never
scared of
said the
nobody.
man
They
was
gonna
scared.
fight.
I never
But
said the
how
man
Okay,
is
was
so
scared,
look,
Charlo?
look,
bro.
How is Charlo not a dog? He earned each
that's
and every one of
crazy.
them straps.
He
He
was
earned the Canelo fight.
he went up there and was scared to fight this man. You a boxer. You been boxing your whole life and you
Come on,
scared
bro.
to fight,
Okay,
bro.
so look, let's take this example. Let's take Floyd versus Pacquiao. Do
I don't got that
anybody on
money.
this chat? Do anybody on this chat remember what Floyd Senior told Floyd in the corner? Man, you fighting like you scared.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
fighting
yeah,
like
yeah.
you scared. It's the
Yeah.
presence, bro. It's what's on the line. It's not the streets. If you out there in the streets, nigga,
I
it's life
never
or
seen
death.
Floyd fight. I never seen Floyd fight scary.
Okay, but his daddy said he was fighting scary against Pacquiao. We seen Floyd fight a different
That's
fight
his
against
opinion.
Pacquiao,
A lot of people on this chat is agreeing with the same stuff I'm saying, and they saying the same stuff. Like, yeah, he's scary.
bro.
hold
But
on,
this
hold
ain't
on,
this.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
That okay.
Hold on, real quick. My bad, y'all. People keep coming in here and asking why didn't I come to Chicago? Where am I coming to? We've been asking Southpaw the whole time. Set something up. Where I'm just supposed to come to Chicago and just land in Chicago and be like, yo, I'm in Chicago.
Nah. That ain't
What
about to
the
happen.
fuck?
Y'all ain't about to trap a nigga in Chicago. Nah, that shit make no
And
sense.
it ain't even about the trap. Y'all not about to play me like a dummy and just have
He'll
me sitting around.
he'll fuck around and go to Philly and be like, "Yeah, I'm in Philly. Where you at?" Knowing you know that that you in Chicago.
Right. Weird ass nigga. But he won't go to Philly though. That's the thing. We know he ain't coming to Philly. He said we meeting at the gym. What gym? We never got a gym.
Exactly. Man, niggas just they just talking. G, they trying to
My
get a
bad.
reaction out of you. That shit ain't about none.
My
If
bad,
you say
Floyd.
why I'm screaming, but it's my first time on live. I don't really know how loud I need to talk. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't really do this.
yeah, bro. You ain't gotta scream. We can hear you, bro. So we hear you. We hear you. Ain't no pressure.
Go
Nah,
ahead, my bad, y'all.
nah. Somebody said that. I didn't know that. I don't do this, so I don't know how loud I need to talk. You know
But
what I'm saying?
that nigga Westmont, he West Coast nigga, man. That's how they get, man. I understand.
Hey,
Listen, what y'all
Greg,
think about that?
Greg, I
Hey, but
wanted to
no,
ask
no.
you something.
I don't think they can't still be great fighters, and I can't say Charlo still can't go on his career and be a great fighter. I'm just saying, like, once you got that in you, once you do that, I can't put you in that top mix. I can't put you in that top mix. If
What y'all
Terrence
think
Crawford
about
go
that?
fight and he lose, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Westmont.
I was gonna say, like, if Terrence Crawford or EJ or Tank or some of the people that we like fight, if they lose, they can go on their shield, and no matter who they fight, they gonna go fight. Like,
Hey,
it's
yo,
just it don't make sense.
hey, yo, hey, hold on. Hey, yo, so dude think he actually beat you, Greg?
No, he don't think that. That nigga just a troll. He a super troll. I realized I realized that he I
Yo,
realized that he found out how to monopolize this YouTube shit. So he talk crazy. Cause at the end of the day, that's what people like. They like bullshit.
yeah,
But if I go to Chicago, trust me, I'm gonna do him real nasty.
It's
Yeah,
hard. It's hard to beat them trolls. They good at that shit. G. Don't even focus your energy on that shit. But listen,
Yeah.
hey, y'all.
my
I
question
ain't
was,
gonna.
what y'all think about that Canelo card? Canelo Belanga, got Caleb Plant on there, Rolly on there, Cool Boy on there. What y'all think?
that's a good card to me, for real.
I'm
Should be.
fucking with it. I'm gonna watch it. I think Berlanga gonna bite Canelo. I think like I said before, I see that fight going two ways. Either it's gonna look like Canelo versus Jose Cito Lopez, or it's gonna look like Floyd versus Victor Ortiz. Either way, Berlanga going down.
Lord,
Yeah,
first Victor Ortiz. He hit Victor Ortiz to the turnbuckle, right? He hit him like that, I think, right?
No. Victor Ortiz fight is when Victor Ortiz was headbutting him. And
Headbutt. Oh, okay.
yeah. Because
Yeah, yeah.
Berlanga like to bite and fight dirty when he start getting frustrated. And he go down easy. That right across the left side of his face is
Yeah.
gonna be trouble for him. It's gonna be
He
an
been down
overhand
before,
right
right?
that's
But
sleeping.
Lenga been down before, right?
I'm gonna
Like
keep
four
it 100
times.
to speak on this Greg situation because I keep seeing it on there. I think I think old boy some dope, and I think like y'all crazy for arguing with a crackhead on the internet. Like even talking to him, arguing with this dude, and you willing to get on the plane and fly to a crackhead is crazy. To fight, even if he did, like I'm not like he's a crackhead. Like y'all giving him arguing with him and finna fly to go fight the crackhead, like that's crazy.
Man, it's
And
all
you
for
can
the
see
net,
it, like when
baby.
he talking, he tweaking. You can see him, like you can see it in them. Like we from the streets, we know what somebody off that look like. You can see it in them. Like, but you arguing with a crackhead, bro? Gee, you too high power for that. This nigga off dope.
No, for sure. I just want to whoop niggas. That's all. I got a problem with my hands. That's all.
hey,
I'm not flying to no
do you think
crackhead.
the
I'm not gonna get
environment
on no
gets to
plane and fly
fighters
no
too?
crackhead.
No, I feel. What'd you say?
I said, do y'all think the environment gets to fighters too? I'm saying not just being in there with a Canelo, but just being on that type of platform with
Of
like
course,
that hundreds of thousands of
of
people
course.
present.
It's different. You fighting in It's different. You fighting in a little movie theater. Now you at the big boy MGM. You probably done seen Floyd fights and fucking Showtime and HBO specials. You know what I'm saying? You got your favorite NBA player in the crowd. You got the baddest chick on Instagram in the crowd. All kind of shit going on. You feel me?
Mm.
All kind of shit going on. So you fighting that man across the ring, but then you gotta remember, we live in a world nowadays where
Yeah, it's smoking.
once you get knocked out, that shit on the
Get
ground.
back
You
on
feel
like in
me?
an hour.
Back in the days, it wasn't like that.
All
A
right.
nigga get his
I'll
ass
text
beat,
you
but you had to
like what
either
time?
be at the
You think I
fight
should text you?
or y'all had to put your money together to really pay for that fight. Nowadays, that shit. Listen,
I'll
but
text you
by the
around
time
like
you get up off the campus, that shit on the ground. That shit on
I text you
that shit
at
on
like 9.
ESPN, the shade room. They making memes out of you. They got your body in a casket, all kind of shit. You feel me?
All
So
right, bet.
you fighting a lot of shit nowadays. So that's why I tip my hat to boxers nowadays, because you're not just fighting that man across the ring. You feel me? Shit, niggas in the crowd saying fuck your mama, all kind of shit going on. You feel me?
Hey
So
yo, this Southpaw young boy right here. What's up with him?
where you at?
Boy Julius.
Hey,
Yo,
you can hear me?
Yeah,
coach,
go
we
ahead
can
and
hear you.
talk
What
to.
up?
Look, man, I do Southpaw for years, man. The only way, hey, he ain't gonna fight you, bro. He ain't gonna fight you. Cause he had problems with other YouTubers, like it's other YouTubers he had problems with. He had problems with a lot of YouTubers, and he ain't gonna box you. Every YouTuber tried to box him before, bro. And what he gonna do is he just gonna, you know how he keeps saying like he from Chicago and stuff like that. All that's all he gonna do. That's all he do every day.
What you mean you know him now? What you like? You like what's his government name? How you know him? What you mean you know him?
I know, I know him from the YouTube community like
Oh,
for 5 years.
okay. So you don't really know him now. You just been watching his
But
page
he
for.
but he knows me. Like I'm his biggest troll. Like he knows me. You
Oh,
hear
okay.
me? But like
Respect.
he be ducking like, real people that actually know how to box. Cause Greg, you actually know how to box. So he's not gonna fight you though at all. You hear me? Like he
Yeah,
ain't.
just tell him stop playing with me though,
But
man.
you can actually, but if you actually like, I think if you actually pull up to Chicago though, I don't think he'll be
He not gonna
surprised.
come
He
out.
not gonna show up or
I
nothing. He gonna
already
waste
know
your
what he gonna
time, bro.
do. I already
He
know what
not
he
even
gonna
gonna
do.
show up.
He not gonna come outside. So
Yeah,
I
he
ain't
ain't
even.
listen. Because people actually went to Chicago before. This is guy named Moneyboy. He actually went there, and then he was looking for Southpaw. Like it was so funny. He made a video looking for Southpaw, and then soon when he left, that's when Southpaw got on the internet and said, "You ducked me, boy."
Yeah, he don't want no trouble. We already
Yeah,
know.
man.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you for jumping on.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that don't be like try to waste your time, but it's entertaining though. I wish you can like fight him though. You
No, I
got to see
feel you.
Southpaw fight.
Somebody, I know how it go.
But all right though, bro.
I appreciate you.
Man, I was watching GT. Floyd Mayweather's like one of his former trainers, and he was talking about like how he'd just be trying to set him up to get like his fighters the hardest fights. And I think Gervonta talked about that too. Like he want to see you do good, but not as good as him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Floyd got like, I think it was like something for a couple mil, a purse for a couple mil. Only gave him 30,000 for training him, and he was just like, that's just a selfish nigga, you know?
Dang, yeah, I saw that. I saw that
Yeah, I seen
post
that
too.
too. I seen that too. All right.
Because TMT used to be so big, they had like a stable of fighters, but now it's like all they got is Carmel Mo, and I still be wondering like, he's such a such a nice talent. Like, why is he still with the money team? I feel like he could be bigger elsewhere.
Nah, he young. He for one, he young, and two, he ain't gonna be bigger
Now he
nowhere else.
with them
Like,
because Carmel been with them since he was 9 years old. All them other
Uh,
fighters just come around and they stay like Floyd ain't had no fighter that been with him that young. Besides Carmel, is 18. Like all them other fighters, he kind of get them, when they already got somebody already know him. But Carmel been up since 9 years old.
Yeah.
yeah, I been
Hey,
saying.
y'all know about that Jersey Vargas dude? I think
What you said,
Jersey,
Bang? Say it again.
The Jersey dude, Jersey Vargas or something like that.
I
The
be
little Dominican
I be
cat
seeing
that
them
fight.
in the
Gorilla,
I've
yeah.
seen them though.
Yeah, the gorilla
Bro,
dude. Yeah, that fight for
Nah,
Floyd.
yeah.
I don't know him.
Man, you gotta find some footage on him, man. He's
He
okay, man.
he
Hey,
just
look,
fought right on the same
huh?
card as he just fought on the same card as Carmel. He
Yeah,
got the
but they ain't
braids.
televised it. They ain't televised it. That's the only
Uh,
thing. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Hey, look, I gotta go, man. Look, I'm Bang. It's Fighting Words with Bang.
Salute, Bang.
Y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying?
For
I be with
sure.
my nigga Greg Hackett, my nigga Chef
Yeah.
down there.
For
Oh yeah,
That's
sure.
my
Joseph Brown,
guy.
that tall linky dude. He like 80-0. He went like 80 and
Hey,
0 in the
hey,
amateurs, like
Bang.
undefeated in
Hey,
the
Huh?
amateurs. He
hey,
signed with
Bang.
Floyd
We
too.
we we love the love, Bang. You heard? We love
Hey,
the love.
hey man, you know we love the
Come
love,
on,
man.
man.
Hey man, I'ma
Sure.
holler at y'all, man. All love.
All right.
Yeah, Joseph Brown, the linky dude. He a young dude. He went like 80-0 in the amateurs, undefeated. He with Floyd
Mm.
too.
Hey, who is Cool Boy fighting? You know Cool Boy fighting G on the September 14th card?
Yeah, his name is something. Is it Carlos or something? But
Yeah.
listen, he only lost to Figueroa. He went the distance with Figueroa and he got stopped by Neri. Or he went the distance with Neri and got stopped by Figueroa, one or the other. But he a tough fighter. It's not gonna be an easy fight, but it'll let us know where Cool Boy is. You know what I mean? It's one of them type of fights.
How was Danny looking when you was in the gym? How you was looking?
I mean, Danny looked strong as shit. I ain't gonna lie. He looked real strong. He looked real precise. His
Yeah.
balance looked good. I mean, he looked like he on point.
How that Laura fight playing in your head? What you think?
I mean, it depends on what I can see Laura. So Laura been lining motherfuckers up with that left hand, been knocking them out.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I
So
seen that shit
so
too.
so I could see him out there using a good jab and trying to line up that left hand. Not a lot of footwork, but just enough where he could position himself. If Danny let him position himself, then he could get over on Danny.
Yeah.
But Danny got a great chin, as we know.
Yeah, for
And
sure. Danny could take a
I
punch.
yeah, and I can't say that Laura gonna knock him out or some shit like that. But if Danny could stay close to him, Danny could beat him.
What? So if Danny could stay close to him, he could beat him. But so basically, if Laura get to moving
Let's bring it out.
around, boxing him, you think it may go Laura way?
If Laura keep him on the outside, yeah.
Yeah, but one thing I learned, one thing I seen about Laura, he's not as like before. He used to be like much like slicker on his feet, on his toes. Now he's still that, but it seems like he lost a little step.
Yeah, he got older. He got older.
Yeah, for sure.
They saying he's 40, but we know what them Cuban years be hitting for.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
See, what's up, see?
Yo, what it look like, man?
Chilla, what's going on?
Nothing, just was doing a little shakeout. Figured I'd tap in, see what's up with y'all.
For sure. Ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Can I can see the chat while I'm in this joint?
Yeah, you gotta go to the comments. You can see it.
Um,
Hey, what you think about that Keyshawn versus Limos?
I think that's a great fight. I think
Yes,
that's a
for
great
sure.
fight. I
Yeah,
can't wait for that fight. I mean, we already know Keyshawn battle tested, but I think
yeah.
this fight taken to a different level.
If he
I
if
feel like
if he beat
Keyshawn
Lim,
is getting moved faster than anybody in boxing right now.
Yeah,
yeah, he definitely got the more stacked resume. But I do feel like ultimately he gonna be able to keep Gustavo off of him in comparisons to Richard Hitchens. He had to take a couple rounds off and kind of like readjust once he was getting caught with some of those hard shots that last fight. And
mm,
I feel like Keyshawn just got a little bit more pop to kind of keep him off of him.
mm-hmm. I feel the
yeah,
same.
that's gonna be a good joint for Keyshawn, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely an entertaining fight. I like what he doing. I can't wait till they start moving Abdullah Mason like that as well.
Right. That's a great
Yeah,
fight, though.
yeah, Abdullah top prospect. He top prospect right now for
Who
sure.
who y'all
But
who y'all see getting moved as fast as Keyshawn getting moved right now?
nobody, in my opinion.
Not
Like
right.
with
Not
quality
right.
opponents,
Yeah,
nobody get moved like that.
It's
right.
Keyshawn
only
he got like 11 fights too.
Like
him and
Mason got more fights. Mason got more fights, but he ain't fighting the quality
well
as
Mason.
Keyshawn is fighting.
Well, Mason is younger, and Mason wasn't an Olympian neither. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So they not gonna move him like that.
Right.
But Andy Cruz, he moving pretty fast too.
Oh
yeah. I
yeah,
feel like they gotta move him fast though. Cuban, right?
Yeah, 2 gold medals.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. He handled that last fight pretty well.
Let me
Started
ask
off
you
a
something,
little
G. If
slow.
it could happen, that's what I think I asked you before, but I don't remember. I don't think you answered it. But how you see hypothetically a gold medalist versus a gold medalist, Andy Cruz versus Loma?
Andy Cruz and Loma would be a crazy fight. That'd be a crazy fight. I
But
can't. I can't
will
pick. I ain't gonna lie. I can't pick in that fight.
will Loma take somebody like that at this age?
I think he
I mean,
would.
he's not dangerous like with power. That's the type of fights Loma usually like. Like
Yes.
he can fight him. Ain't like he ain't gonna Loma's. I think Loma take that fight.
why Top Rank still breastfeeding Xavier? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Top Rank really felt like they want to put him in there with somebody just yet. To that question, to Molly Moore question. Yeah, I'm not sure they want to put him in there with a dog just yet, though. I think they feel like he good, he a good prospect. They don't want to like they don't want to lose out on their investment until they get something back on him. You feel me?
Yeah.
They say Loma wins. I don't believe so. I don't think nobody at 135 beats Andy besides. I mean, beats Andy besides Tank. Maybe. I mean Tank for sure. But I'm gonna say maybe Abdullah. But I don't even think he get him. I think Andy Cruz is underrated.
But I'm saying which Loma fighting Andy Cruz though? Loma at his prime or Loma right now?
Well, he talking about right now.
Yeah, I
Right
was gonna
now.
say he still got the experience though.
Right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm
Andy
not
Cruz
sure if
like he 30. He ain't no young.
Andy Cruz good, but I'm not like
Well,
I
you
don't
can't
know
say
Loma.
Andy don't got the experience.
No, he do,
Yeah.
but
You
he
saying he
don't
don't
got
got
the
the
pro.
experience?
He don't got the pro experience. He got the amateur experience, But I'm just
I
saying,
Yeah.
think that's. I think that.
Loma. You said what? Yeah, I ain't
I
gonna lie.
don't,
Loma's still Loma though. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna
real
lie.
shit.
It's not too many dudes outside of like Tank. Like I say, Tank Shakur at 135 right now.
I want to see it.
That I could just bet the house on and beat Loma. You feel me? I'm not really betting the house on outside of Tank and Shakur at 135 to beat Loma. Like really beat him.
No,
You
I
feel
don't think
me?
we've seen enough. I don't think we've seen enough from Andy Cruz to bet nothing as far as that type of fight. I just believe the little small little stuff I see when I watch him fight. I feel like he a lot better than we think he is. Like he look. I think he real good. I think that he give Loma a problem. I think he beats Keyshawn again. I think he give Abdullah a problem. I think he give Carmel a problem. I think he beats what's the old boy that just beat Tevin Farmer? I think he beats Moritalia. I think that.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I
Hey,
ain't gonna lie.
I think only
Andy and Abdul, that'd be a good joint. I ain't gonna lie. What worried me about
Abdullah
Andy?
not ready for that. Abdullah not
No,
ready for Andy.
I think you ready for Andy. I ain't gonna lie.
How?
I wouldn't put him in front of a gigantic name like that right away, but it could be built up.
Who's the gigantic name?
Now
Andy Cruz?
who
As far
Andy
as
Cruz ain't no
experience
gigantic
wise,
name.
they on two different levels. So I would put Andy over him.
He gonna lose. If they fall right now, Mason gonna lose,
He
bro.
knocked them tomato cans that Abdullah knocking out right now, and that's no disrespect to no fighter, because I ain't here to do that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying he gonna show him way different looks.
They
For
He,
both
sure.
find tomato cans. They both find tomato cans though right now though.
but I feel like
Now
Andy,
Andy
they're
fighting
gonna move him
better.
faster
I think better
naturally because
than
he's the more
Abdullah.
experienced guy.
Yo, if I bring anybody in, you gotta show your face. We don't get on here
Yeah.
without showing our face.
My thing is, listen, I feel ya, but I ain't gonna lie. Abdullah, he find tomato cans, but he not struggling with them tomato cans. So yeah,
Of course, he conservative. He makes sure he keep his hands up. His shot placement is beautiful. He accurate as fuck. But I'm just saying, when you in front of a guy who you can't hit that easy, then how do you handle yourself? I wouldn't
yeah, but
necessarily jump in front of somebody like that right away. I'm
we
not saying it shouldn't happen in the future. I'm just saying I don't think he's ready.
but we also see Andy Cruz in the last fight. Like I said, get touched up, get
Yeah.
he showed a little
But
like
Abdullah done got dropped already. You seen Andy Cruz get hit with a decent shot. Abdullah done hit the floor fighting the tomato can. Let's get to that.
yeah. I feel you, but like I said, I can only go off what my eyes just saw. You feel me? I'm going off what I just saw from Andy, what I just saw from Abdullah. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
question
Abdullah
is,
touched the. Abdullah
Go ahead, go
got
ahead,
dropped
G.
before.
why is Top Rank still breastfeeding Xander Zayas?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like they trying to get money back on their investment first. They ain't trying to put them in there with no killers yet.
I don't know who dropped Abdullah because Abdullah ain't fighting nobody that we know. Somebody just asked in the comments like who dropped him, but he got hit and he didn't like fall fast back, but he had to use his hand to not fall, and that's considered a drop. He was
Yeah,
fighting
it's
somebody that
considered
we
a
don't even
drop.
know he got.
Hands can't touch the floor.
What you think?
Yeah,
What you think
his
about
hands
that?
not like.
What you think about that top rank question, though, G? That's how I feel though.
I think Xander Zayas, man, he's shown us enough that he's ready for a good fight. But I also think Top Rank is very careful when they got somebody they think they can sell. You know what
Yup.
I
Yeah.
mean?
Yup.
Sure.
Xander Zayas is somebody they could sell
Yup.
because a big kid, I mean, good looking
Latino.
kid,
Yup.
Spanish, Puerto Rican kid, you know what I mean? And I think they trying to really, I think they cooking slow with him because they trying to really get Puerto Rico behind him 100%. Like they did
Yup.
with Tito. He got the looks of a Tito, but he ain't hitting like Tito.
All right, but I got a question as far as the business side of things. I get it. You gotta build these guys up, but when you play with people like you played with Jared Anderson, no disrespect to him, great champion, great fighter, love his style,
Yeah,
right? But he got in front of Martin, a real heavyweight. He got worked on, and then
yeah,
they finally put him in front of Bacoli. Like, how well do we actually expect him to be able to perform at that level if they keep on breastfeeding? He
yeah,
was giving
that's
them
true.
cruiserweights. You get what I'm saying?
That's
He was doing that lightweight shit to where he was on his toes, being extra bouncy with no need. And then the cruiserweight dude that last fight before this last one, he hit him that one good time and he took off the whole. He was on his toes the whole fight. He ain't bite down none. So
yeah.
what was I supposed to expect when he get in front of goddamn 300-pound Bacoli?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel
as far as that too, the way he fight like Shakur and them. But you gotta understand, them dudes that big, all the little catching, that little cute shit, them niggas, they swing, they hitting all through all that stuff. You can't be fighting people 300 pounds and fight like a finesse like a 135 pounds. Them dudes gonna hit through your guard. That's
yeah.
300 pounds. Like, you not fighting no dude weighing 135 pounds. You trying to fight all cute like Shakur and them. That ain't gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like for one, I felt like Anderson was standing like right in front of Bacoli. I don't know why he fought that. I don't know why he fought that fight. And then when Bacoli dropped him in the first round, it was like Anderson Pryor was hurt. It was like he wanted to get back. You feel me? It's like a nigga taking something from you, and then you want to get that shit back right now. It's like he want to get back the whole fight instead of just, okay, I got dropped. Let me refocus. Let me work up this jab. Let me keep turning Bacoli, keep turning them. But instead, he want to get back from the first round. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even then though, like I ain't see him getting around that shit because Bacoli he was just trying to time me. That little sneaky ass uppercut in between them shots and after them shots was wicked.
Yeah. Well,
And Bacoli
shit.
and Bacoli said it because Anderson like switching. I don't know why he like switching all the time, but when he switched stances, he dropped his head. And Bacoli said
Cause
it.
he
He said
want to
he,
fight all pretty. He in the gym with everybody. Everybody he in the gym with is little. He the only heavyweight around who he hang around with, and he fight like them. But that don't work when you fighting 300-pound dudes.
Yeah. Real shit.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
listen. I appreciate y'all, fellas.
for sure.
I
Hey,
Appreciate you,
gotta.
G, for
Yes,
having
sir.
us
I
on.
appreciate it.
hey, G, before you step off, how you enjoy yourself last night?
Man, we did good, man. We went out there, got the win. He listened for the most part. You know what I mean? He was a little irritated with his performance, but he got the stoppage in the third round.
Right. All
You know
right,
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
man.
that's,
Wait,
that's good.
have a good one, G. Appreciate you.
All right,
Appreciate you, G.
appreciate y'all.
Salute.
All right, man.
Yeah.